What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Nacho Therapist with your host, Yasmin Kylie. First off, I want to say, y'all don't know how excited I am to be recording right now. I feel like I haven't recorded in like 2 weeks, but really it's probably been like a week and a half. Nevertheless, it's just been a while since I recorded. I feel like I haven't talked to y'all in a while. I just been MIA. The second thing I want to say is, y'all, excuse my hair. Like, it's almost my birthday. My birthday is the 21st of January. So when the 21st of January, I expect y'all to be like, "What's up, y'all? Happy birthday!" Like, "What's up? Yes, happy birthday." So yeah, my birthday's coming up. So I have plans to do some braids, and I just been trying not to do a lot of things with my hair. Like, I have a lot of tension on my hair because I feel like I'm always just doing stuff with my hair. So I put my hair in these little buns, and then for the show, I literally just crocheted a few curly pieces of hair. I have so much hair in my house because, like I told y'all before, I braid hair. So I have so much like hair stocked up in my house. It's ridiculous. And yes, I used a little bit of it to do something cute to myself because, yeah. I'm not even sure if it's cute or if it's something that I would do if I had like a 4-year-old daughter, But either way, you gotta bear with me. You gotta bear with me. Bear with me in these hairstyles for the next couple of shows because they're going to be a little funny, okay? Actually, my anniversary is coming up. 3 years with my man. I almost put a 4 up. Embarrassing. Shocker. 3 years with my man. And so I have to do something to my hair for that because I'm not going out to eat like this. And then we're doing a photo shoot. I booked us a photo shoot. He booked us dinner. So, yeah, we're doing something really, really, really light. Even though a photo shoot to me isn't light. But it's, I really want to do a photo shoot because I feel like it's important to have pictures of your significant other. And I don't have any, like, good pictures of us. All the pictures I have of us are like pictures that I took while we was on a road or something, or like our last cruise. We have pictures together, so don't get me wrong, but they're all like us just looking a mess for real, just our everyday lifestyle shit. So I want to get us some professional pictures taken, and I might take y'all on a journey of that. I might take y'all on a journey of the date night. Nevertheless, then I'm going on a cruise. The cruise leaves on my birthday. We're going to Jamaica. We're going to the Bahamas. We're going to Haiti. And I think that's it. It's a 7-day cruise, or it's a 6-day cruise. One of the two. Royal Caribbean. I'm really excited. I'm so excited. We got one of the biggest rooms on the boat. So it's getting very romantic. And then 22 of our family and friends are going, so everybody gonna be there. It's honestly giving like, is he gonna put a ring on it, y'all? Like, I just keep thinking that, like, is he gonna propose? But then I was just thinking, like, we have been off of work for like the last 5 months. We have not really been in a truck. We just been doing local shit. So I know financially, did he really get a ring? And if he got a ring, it ain't gonna be the one that I want. Even though I'll take a little, and then I'm gonna make him buy the big dog, okay? But so yeah, let's get off the topic of him because I could talk for him all day, y'all. So anyway, what y'all been up to? Let me the fuck know. I honestly do miss y'all. So oh my god, y'all, one of my videos went viral, which is so fucking crazy. Of me shaking my ass talking about, yeah, they said if you listen to my podcast you're gonna be as thick as me, and I thought it was gonna get get the attention of the girls, and it did. Like, a lot of girls was like posting in, was like, oh shit, let me listen up, or some girls was like, let me listen harder. And I actually found out like a lot of people actually be watching the show, like the people be watching, and I'm like, wait, bitch, I didn't even know, because when you see the views it don't really tell you who viewed the shit. Yeah, so my Instagram page went from, and this is not a lot, y'all, it's a lot from where it went, but it may not be a lot for what it could, where it's going, because it's going far. But my Instagram went from like 110 followers, if that, all the way to like almost 2,000 followers. So Yeah, if you watch the show, follow me on IG at Nacho Advisor. Excuse me, Nacho Therapist. I think there's like a it's NA period Cho CHO therapist, and I think it's an underscore behind it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll put it inside of the description box so you guys can follow me there, and I will follow you back. Now, a lot of the people that was commenting on the video, they was like, this is when I realized like niggas really don't like girls, and a lot of men don't really like, not only do they not like girls, but like they just, I don't know, they be haters. Like, they is weird as shit. Like, literally, it was a little twerk, and it was like, but how do you wipe it? The bitches that be having fat asses like that, they shit be sinking. Yeah, you could get her to watch, you can watch the podcast, but that doesn't mean you're gonna get married. You could do this, but you're never gonna be married. Baby, the fact of the matter is, I'm probably gonna be married before you. 1, 2, who gives a fuck? I didn't even ask y'all that. And then like 3, like people was like, oh, but she probably can't do that on a dick. My man is beyond satisfied, and that's where I'm gonna leave it at. Never, and then beyond my man, never heard a complaint. Never had a complaint. Never had a complaint. So it's like, shut the fuck up. Like, people just like to hate. People like to be so negative. And I could see why, like, some people be like, oh my gosh, like, I don't like really being popping like that, because the comments be so negative. Like, once people start liking you, or people start seeing you more, the comments be so negative. And I have never got negative comments before until I had posted that fucking little ass twerk. It was a little ass twerk. Like, a little ass twerk. I could do much more than that. I could really, but let me not talk my shit too much, but baby, it was just a little ass twerk. And like, niggas, they be like, you would think that it was a lot of men that was like, when we gonna fuck, when we, then I keep telling y'all that I don't do this shit for the male gays. Like, I do everything for the girls. The girls is what I wanted to get grab the females' attention. And it was a whole bunch of nasty ass niggas. Like, bye. Another thing I had to tell y'all, and then we're gonna get into these topics, is we're back on the road. So y'all need to let me know if y'all want to see some content of us on the road, because we're gonna be gone for like weeks at a time. We're about to be headed to El Paso, Texas, but we're not leaving till after my trip, because I'll be damned if I hit that road and then, like, it's just not gonna work. I'm going on my trip. I'm not missing my trip. No. And like I told you before, I relocate the military. So let me know if y'all want, for the fellas who do watch the show, because there is some guys that watch the show, if y'all want some information on how you could better your life and become a truck driver, because I may have my man on the show and give y'all a few tips on what companies to work for and what's best as far as things. I be seeing a lot of content creators that be like couples who go on the road together, and they be misleading the fuck out of y'all, trying to make it seem like everything be, if you see a couple driving and they're driving for Amazon, they're not making no money. Amazon be paying people less than $1 a mile, and it goes by, you get paid basically based on the mile. And if you're going places and you're getting paid for less than $1 a mile, baby, you ain't gonna make no money, because after you pay for that gas, after you pay for insurance, if you're not getting insurance through a company, because we're owner operators, we have to pay for the insurance, we have to pay for the gas, we have to pay for this, we have to pay for that. Like, shit costs. You have to be able to have money set aside for maintenance, because trucks be fucked up. Trucks be having, like, you could be ride smooth, all that, next thing you know, boom, 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 boom. And you gotta have that money set aside so you can fix your shit, or you're gonna be out of work. It's just like certain things that I feel like the content creators do not be telling the people, especially they be working for these piss poor companies and getting paid like dirt cheap. And so let me say this. I guess it all depends on what state you live in, because obviously, like, if the housing market is cheaper in the state that you live in, then you can get paid, those little ass bit of money. But if you really want to jump into something that's going to pay, you should really get into or look into the moving company. I'm telling y'all. Motherfuckers be making so much money, they be off. Basically, they'll do the spring, the summer, and then by the fall they off. They doing them. They on vacation. They mind their business. They not working because you make so much money. Like, it could be a load, and you might have like 5 people shit on the back of your truck, and you will make $35,000 just to go to Texas, and then you're gonna make like $40,000 just to come back towards home. And I would not mislead y'all, because obviously you still have to pay for the gas, and gas was cheaper in Texas. Gas was much cheaper in Texas from what I could remember. Nevertheless, y'all, if you really want to get into chakra and you want some information about it, let me the fuck know. Let me know below in the comments, because I will definitely give you guys, or have my boyfriend or his dad or whatever give you guys some information, because he knows a lot more than me. I just jumped into it like 3 years ago. And so yeah, like, I can give you guys some valuable information, let you know about good companies and what you can do as far as if you want to be a dispatcher, because I actually went to freight broker school, so I could be a freight broker, but I haven't been doing no freight broker work. I do it because of my man, but it's just really not something that I'm into. But yeah, so let's jump right into these topics, because I didn't talk y'all heads off. But yeah, I'm just like that. It goes to show, I'm actually so happy to talk to you guys. It's so funny because my boyfriend mom, let me just say something. So we be doing Instacart together, me and my boyfriend mom. My boyfriend's mom is retired, so we would just be doing hella shit together. We just be doing shit, really. We be so bored. If you knew where I live, you would be like, oh, all right, okay, I get it. Like, it's just so boring out here, so you gotta do stuff to make yourself feel like you're doing something. Because when I'm out on the road, usually I'll do a little bit of hair. And I don't do hair that often. So I be saying like, yeah, braid hair. But I don't braid hair that often. I really don't like doing hair. It's exhausting. I have bad knees. So standing up for all them hours, it's just exhausting. And my body be aching terribly if I do hair. So if I really do your hair, I fucks with you heavy. And it's usually like family and family friends, or my friends, which is a rarity, and like stuff like that. But I don't really like doing hair, so don't be thinking like, oh Mitch, you in Maryland, okay, hit me up. I might if the price is right, but I don't really be doing hair like that. So when we're down and we're just like, he can find, he's always gonna have shit to do. He's always going to have some type of income, because he's just so hands-on, and he's just like a manly man, and he's like a jack of all trades, really. But as for me, like, I like to have my own money too, so I just be trying to do little shit. Nevertheless, we be in the stores or whatever, and everybody be thinking, they be like, is that your daughter? And she be like, no, that's my son's wife. She always tell people that I'm his wife. I'm not his wife. I be sometimes be embarrassed, because they be looking like, where's the ring? Then they be like, how old is she? Like, everybody thinks that I'm much younger than what I really am, and I'm not. Like, I'm about to be 27, y'all. Big 27, okay? We almost there. We almost to 30, and we gonna get into that. But so yeah, big 27. And I'm not a little girl, so people be little girl in me all the time. But then when she be like, yeah, that's my son's wife, I'm like, speak that shit into existence, ma. But at the same time, that is not my husband. It's no ring on my finger. And they be like, well, some people get married and they don't wear the rings and stuff. Like, some people don't believe in the rings. They think that it's just, that's just like, like, the ring doesn't matter. So let me ask y'all something. We're gonna talk about that. How do y'all feel about somebody proposing to y'all and they don't have a ring? They don't buy no ring. They just be like, yeah, will you marry me? If you want to say yes, you're gonna be like, where the fuck is that ring? My man is well aware. I want the ring. I want all the other shit, and I don't mind the shit that come with marriage. I done already told, like, when I tell y'all, we talk about marriage all the time. I spoke to my dad, and I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. And he loves my boyfriend down, so he's like, all right, like, when the time comes, you have my respects. So yeah, it's just like, how would y'all feel if somebody proposed to y'all and they didn't have no ring? It's just a fuck no for me, because it's just like, I want, like, when he said X me, baby, I don't even think he need to X. I just think he need to pop the ring out and put it on my finger and be like, yeah, it's going down. It's going down. So because he already know I'm gonna say yes. But I'm gonna be having that ring all over. Like my ring gonna be. I might hold the. I'm left-handed, and I usually don't hold the microphone with my left hand. I usually hold it with my right, but I might be holding it like this. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's gonna be all in your face, like, "Hey, your face, bitch." So, y'all, this is the pieces I wore that I had got into a dance competition, twerk competition for real. But I ain't tell my boyfriend it was a twerk competition. I was like, yeah, but it was a dance competition. And nothing was moving. And I was just thinking, like, people do be following me on my regular page, and they gonna be like, she wore them already, but I didn't wear them on the show. How do y'all feel about people tracking other people's outfits? Like, do y'all remember that one episode of Lizzie McGuire where they was like, Lizzie McGuire, you're an outfit repeater, and she was like, yeah, but you're an outfit rememberer, and that's like so much worse. And I think that's so true, because bitch, why the fuck, if I buy an outfit, why do I have to wear it once? Why can't I wear it twice? Why can't I wear it 3 times? Bitch, I'll pay for it. I will wear that bitch till it got holes in it, which I really wouldn't. But if I did, bitch, it's none of your business. Do I gotta keep telling y'all this economy is bad? Bitch, mind your business. And on that note, let's take a shot. I'm so scared of this. I'm so scared of this. Y'all don't even know this some cheap ass liquor. My boyfriend mom bought all these little minis from the store. And she was like, why nobody not drinking them? And she was like, do you still do your podcast? Because why is it all this liquor like in the house? And I'll just be like, girl, because it's cheap liquor. That shit will give you a headache. You be thinking like, ooh, we about to fuck into this. No, you ain't about to fuck. You about to lay right in that bed with a headache. And I already been having a headache. I'm going to talk to y'all for a second. Hold on. Let me take this shot. Up to it, down to it. Fuck those that don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink one fucking drink. And Happy New Year's, y'all. I already know. It's like, when this come out, it's going to be what? The 7th? If that. Today is the 4th. And it is... Don't get me to doing math, bitch. I ain't never really been good at math. Cheers, y'all. Drink should not be flavored. We also drinking some champagne today. So, Christmas, excuse me, y'all. My sister bought all these bottles of champagne for nothing. Like, it just seemed like nobody was drinking. Nobody was really drinking, so liquor was left over. We got hella liquor in this house. So yeah, I'm drinking some champagne. I'm probably gonna finish this bottle, cause I plan on. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you, and I'ma fuck the shit out that nigga today. But yeah, so let's get into these topics, because I'm not even into the topic right now. So today I wanted to talk about old age. And so it was this like video of these people, and they was like, oh my god, my grandpa made it to like 110 years old. And I was just like, so the fuck what? Who the fuck want to be 110 years old? This world is so fucked up. The economy is bad. There's so much shit going on. This nigga sitting like, oh, and who, like, I want to know, do y'all really want to die? Like, at what age do you feel like is good enough for you? Because for me, I don't want to be 100 years old. I do not want to be weak and brittle. I used to have, so my mom used to be married to this man, and his great grandmother was still alive. Now, this man was like 30 years older than my mother, probably. And, okay, that was an over exaggeration. He probably was like 20 years older than my mother, and that's still a lot of years for me. And we used to go to his mom's house, and they would have the great grandmother in the house, and she was so fucking old, y'all. She would just be sitting around, just like, she couldn't move. She would, so like in Baltimore, and I'm sure they have it in different cities in different areas or whatever, but I'm from Baltimore, so we have a lot of like 5 floor houses. because they said back in the day, like, a lot of people used to have a lot of kids, so it's a lot of houses that be like 4 or 5 floors. So they had one of those big ass houses, and don't think like, oh, there's a 4 or 5 floor house, like this house is so nice. Like, no, it's creepy as shit. It's in the middle of the hood, it's creepy as shit, the floors be creaking, it takes forever to get up the steps. It's just not cool to me, in my opinion. Like, I would never want to live there. But we used to go visit her, and my mom, like, when we were kids, my mom would make us go upstairs and speak to the lady. And I'm telling you, she really couldn't say much of nothing. Like, she was literally like, you know, the episode of SpongeBob, like, what are they selling? They're selling chocolates. And then she was just in a wheelchair with just her bones. God forgive me, please. May she rest in peace. She finally made it, and I'm sure she was ready because her head was leaning. And that was like one of the scariest things to me when I was a kid. Like, seeing her so old when I was a child, it was so freaking scary. And so for me, I just don't want to live that long. Like, I just feel like I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know why? I don't need to, especially, I just feel like this world, like, it's just not, like, you know, I just feel like it's not proven to me that we should be living for much longer. Like, it's just not fun. Nothing is fun. Bills, bills, bills. I just feel like we're always talking about bills. It's so much shit going on in this world. It's earthquakes happening that's cracking like hella. It's hella shit going on around this world. We got wars happening right now. We got wars. I feel like it's a war coming to America. Like, none of the food tastes good. They're killing us with the food. Like, and then y'all at the club just shake them hips. Like, baby, like, y'all having a grand time, and I'm just sitting here pondering, like, when is Jesus coming? When is Jesus coming? When is Jesus coming? When is Jesus coming? Because it just feels like he's on the back of my neck right now, and he's like, girl, get yourself together because I'm about to be here. And I'm just like, when are you gonna come? Because I'm so sick of it here. Like, no suicidal shit. It's no depressed shit. It's no suicidal shit. It's not none of that. I just feel like I don't want to be here past what's real old. Because my grandma in her 70s right now. She still got a lot of life in her. Probably like 90. I'll be cool. Like, you know, they take me at 90. I'll be cool. I'll be cool on that shit. I'm 80s. It depends on what type of funds I got. For real. It really depends on how my money looking. It really depends on how my money looking, because if I ain't got shit to give, you know, I don't really want to be here. I don't really want to be here. I just feel like, I don't know. I just don't want to really live to 100. How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys want to be like so old and just still out here and stuff? Or do you guys just be like, you're going to be like, okay, I'm 80 now. I was content with how my life went. Life is, you know, like, Earth is so ghetto. Like, maybe if we could go somewhere else, I could see like in 60 years they should be able to allow us to go somewhere else. And I would like to go somewhere else because Earth is so fucking ghetto. I just don't fuck with it here. Like, we need some new laws, we need some new rules, we need some new money. Like, we need some new something shit. God did not intend for us to be working this motherfucking hard. God did not intend for us to be paying for food. I think it's so crazy that we have to pay for vegetables and fucking... Now, meats I can understand, because you don't need to be eating meat anyway. But, like, the vegetables and the fruits, like, come on, be so for real. God put that here for us to chow down on. And y'all is doing the most. I'm so tired of paying for groceries. I'm so tired of paying for everything. I'm tired of paying for, like, I'm just tired of paying for stuff. I just feel like everything should just be free, and then maybe I'll want to live to 100. If everything was free, I think that we'll all have a better mental health space. We'll just be in a better space altogether. Like, everything would be just cool. Everybody could just vibe and chill and be happy. But still, we gotta pay for every fucking thing. Why the fuck did y'all make cars and then make us have to pay for gas? Like, that shit is like, it's just be shit like that that piss me off. I'm about to be up there with the Amish, having my horse and my buggy, and I'm about to be riding around with my horse and my turn signal, because the Amish have turn signals, y'all. I think it's the cutest little thing. They be riding around the neighborhood and they be putting on their little left turn signal. I'm like, oh, she about to turn. Okay. So yeah, like, if life was more simple, I would probably want to live longer, but I really don't want to be that fucking old, still living this same ass boring ass life. Like, the food, like, I don't know if it's just me or if food just don't hit the same no more. I don't give a fuck. New recipes, old recipes, eating fruit, or eating vegetables. Like, nothing is hitting. It's just not hitting. I don't know if it's the seasons. I don't know if it's what. Like, I just feel like we been eating the same shit for years. I want something new to come about because I don't even be hungry for food anymore, y'all. I promise to God. Like, I feel like me and my boyfriend, we never be eating no more. We'll probably eat like not even once a day. Like, it's been a couple days in the last 30 days that I went to bed with no food on my stomach and woke up with a headache. And I wake up with a headache every time, but then I'll be like, what am I gonna eat today? And then it just nothing just appeals. Like, so y'all wanna do this for like 80 more years? Like, fuck, wrap this shit up real quick. And that don't mean bitch come and kill me. It just mean I don't want to be 100. I don't. Now my next question is, so there was this video that went viral of this guy. He attacked his judge. He beat the shit up that lady. And I'm not really mad at him because a lot of judges, in my opinion, if you're a black person, they be just doing anything. They just be giving you time for shit. Like, 80 years, like, life, like, living the rest of your life for a murder when it was self-defense. Some things to me, it's just like, you shouldn't go to jail for. Like, if I was defending myself, if I was defending my child, because let's something happen to my kid, let me push a baby out, and then something happened to my child. You think I'm not about to go off the wall, bitch? That baby came out of me. It's gonna be whatever for my kids, and I hope my kids know that and they understand that, because when they shit hit the fan, they better come to me, because mommy won't go dumb about it. So, like, when shit happen like that, I just feel like, why? Like, no, you shouldn't. No, I feel like you should let them people off. It's just certain things to me that people shouldn't go to jail for. I just don't think people should go to jail for a lot of things. And then they be giving you life. Like, what? Where did you come up with that at? Like, where did you come up with this number from? They be like, you be doing some little old shit and they be like 15 years. Like, 15 years for what? 15 years for what? 15 years for what? No, I don't believe in it. But it was so, the guy, he beat the shit out of the judge. I don't even know what he did. I don't know how much time she said. I don't know what happened, but he jumped over the motherfucking, pop. He was over the pew. That's what they call it in church. I don't know what they call it in the court. But he jumped over the little, pop, and beat the shit out of her. And everybody was like, this is the quickest way to go to prison. That was so da 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 da. But I just feel like the economy is so bad. Just think about it like this. I just want to put this in perspective. The economy is so bad that prison don't even sound that bad. Now, do I want to go? No. So judges, don't look at this and be like, send her to jail. Or don't be trying to, mind your business. I'm not speaking for me. I'm speaking for the other folks. Free housing, free food, and you don't gotta work. You could just chill. You in there with like-minded people. You could just be in there, kick back for real. Ooh, it's a brawl, bitch. Like, it be stuff like that be pissing me off. Like, people be complaining like, oh my god, she's showing her ass, she's showing this, she's showing. Bitch, when just think about it, all summer we're at the beach with basically panties and bras on, cause a swimsuit ain't shit. Niggas walk around with their whole chest out. They be having titties and everything. Don't nobody say shit to them. Okay, so you saw my bra, who gives a fuck? It was like a video that I had made, like, it was a podcast that I had posted probably like how many fucking that shit came out like a couple weeks ago. Nevertheless, the whole time it was like a little bit of areola. Now let me teach y'all something, because people act like they ain't never seen areola before. So some people have the little cute small ones. Some people have like a lot of brown. I'm one of those people that have a lot of brown. It shit happens. Like, whatever. I had on this top and it was just like my shit was showing a little bit, but it was no nipple. It was not. It's just skin. Like, shut the up. It's not that serious. Y'all be trying to sit here like, everybody was in my DMs like, oh my god, I saw your tits. Like, you need to be aware that your breasts are showing. Baby, don't say breast to me, first of all. And second of all, I don't give a flying floofy, because if I did, I wouldn't have posted it. You don't think I watch shit back? I run all this shit back. Everything that I say, I run this shit back, and I hear it, and I replay it multiple times, and I edit it, and I'm the editor. Like, y'all don't get that. You think I got a whole team of people back here? Like, that's like, oh, your titty was showing you. You cool with that? You want to post it or not? Like, it's all me. So when people was hitting me up saying that, it was like really irritating me, because it was just like, okay, what do you want me to do about it? This shit is posted. I'm not taking it down. It got views. It's a little bit of areola. It's just brown skin around the titties. What's the problem? Like, God made me this way. I can't change it. Be quiet. Anyway, so yeah, do y'all think that, like, I wanted to ask y'all if y'all thought that prison, do y'all think that prison is as bad? Because I used to fuck with a nigga who was in prison, and he was in that bitch big chilling. Like, he was making money off of commissary. I used to put, like, so he was in Eastern Shore, and they used to have it so that way you could give him a whole box of commissary, and I would build him this box. It would have like hella chips, hella tuna. I would have like, it was just hella shit, and I would give him hella shit, and then I would have the deodorant. I would give him drawers. I would give him, like, I was doing hella, like, this was, I just knew he was going to get out and we was going to be together, but I had ended up, see, that's the thing, like, when a nigga go to jail, bitches do not be holding niggas down, so don't go to jail. Jail and prison is different. Don't go to prison, because she might hold you down in jail. You know, you might do a little year. I could sit on the phone with you for a year. But 5 years and plus, because he had 5 years. It was just like, you expect me, like, I'm in my prime right now. I just turned 21 when he had went to jail. Like, I probably was like 20, 21. I'm in my prime right now. I'm outside. I'm having a good time. Bitch, we both from Baltimore. Stop playing. I'm outside. We having a grand time. I'm shaking that ass. I'm meeting niggas. Like, we is outside with it. Then it's like, you was like, he used to be so mad. We used to be on the phone. He'd be like, yo, I called you earlier. Why the fuck you didn't pick up the phone? Bitch, because I was outside. Like, I don't think he believed me, because when I was in high school, I was so innocent. I was so adorable. And then, like, my first year of college, I was so innocent. I was just so adorable. And then I had ended up, like, my sister moved back from Alaska, and that was all she wrote. We was outside. Wow. Like, fucking outside up, bitch. From the time I get off of work, go home, take a shower, change my clothes, I'm outside till 5 in the morning. I'm about to go back to work at 6 in the morning. We outside again. Motherfuckers ain't tired. Motherfuckers ain't eating. I'm high shit. I'm drunk as shit. We outside. We living life. Like, life was grand at that time. So it's just like, what did you expect? What did you really expect? And then I hate when a nigga, like, you really not in a relationship with him, but he go to jail, and then he expect you to be in a relationship with him once he in jail. Like, bitch, no, it was no title when you was home. What we was doing? Riding. Like, we ain't have, there's no ties. Stop trying to tie me down. Anyway, do you guys think that prison is that bad? Because that motherfucker was in prison living, okay? He was having a great time. He came out, he was like, he had hella stories to, you know, like, it just, we was just talking, he just had hella stories to tell, and it just didn't seem like it was that bad. But anyway, now we're gonna get right into the trending topics. I have a few trending topics for you guys. First off, T.I. and Tiny getting sued for sexual assault allegations. Why does this keep happening? Honestly, I feel like, why do y'all want to keep bringing people into your relationship, and then every time y'all bring somebody into your relationship, it don't seem like it goes too well for y'all? Chill the fuck out for a little bit. This is the champagne. We're gonna drink that mimosa. Y'all haven't ate nothing. It is like, let me see. It's 7:55. It's almost 8 o'clock. I've been out and about all day, and I haven't ate a lick of... Matter of fact, this morning my boyfriend made bacon and eggs, and I had one piece of bacon. That's all I had today. And when I say I'm so hungry, I am so hungry, and now I'm drinking. Like, it's just wow. Like, I should not be doing this. This is really wild. But I feel like T.I. and Tiny began sued because one of them in the relationship, I'm not gonna say who, but you can guess, it's just not that attractive, and I just feel like they probably be turning them off, or like, what be going wrong? The girl said that she felt like she was drugged. She felt like she got drugged while they was at the bar, and then they ended up going straight to the house. But my thing is, I hate the girls who get on there and lie. Like, when they approached you, you knew what they was approaching you with. If me and my man approach you, what the fuck else do you think we want? a coffee date? No, we want some of that pussy. We want some of that ass. We see you, we scoped you out, we thought you was attractive, and now we want to fuck. And it's like, I feel like people be saying yes, and then they get to the place and they say no, which is okay, because we believe in consent. But I feel like every time they try to have a threesome, it's some shit. It goes left, and y'all need to stop inviting people into your home. Y'all need to stop inviting people into your bed, because it's just not working out for y'all. It's not working out for y'all. It's not, and it keep costing y'all. Y'all need to start just, if you want to have better sex, then, you know, maybe you need to enhance your sex life, but stop inviting people into that bed, because, baby, it's not going too well. It's not going well. So, Cat Williams went on an interview with Shannon Sharp, and the part that I wanted to talk about was the part that he was saying that a lot of people, and I don't even need to be drinking. I don't. I ain't eat nothing. I'm starting to feel sick, y'all. It's crazy. So, again, and another thing is, like, I just been feeling very nauseous, very lightheaded, and I'm just like, is it in there? Is you in there? I can only hope. I ain't gonna be mad. But, let mommy know, because, I'll chill out a little bit. So, yeah, so Cat Williams went on an interview with Shannon Sharp, and he was talking about how people be fucking their way to the top, and he was saying that Diddy multiple times offered him $50,000 to fuck, and that he felt like his career would have went further if he did it, but he just can't give up his morals and shit like that. And it just keep going back to that damn Diddy. He is a nasty nigga. Then he tried to say, oh, how did Kevin Hart get so popping so fast? Like, was he getting fucked? And I was just like, alright. I don't want to know that about him. Now that damn Cardi took that damn, what's his name? What's her husband's name? Offset. She took that damn Offset back again, and everybody's like, oh, she's always doing this. What the fuck do you expect? That's her husband. Like, I just feel like the reason why y'all be so quick to leave, and I'm not saying that I would be like on this time, but I'm just saying, like, that's her husband. She been with him for years. They have kids together. Like, this is a person that she's genuinely in love with, and if you feel like you could just walk away from a person that quick, you was not in love with them. You just wasn't. You couldn't have been. How could you have been? Like, this is somebody that, her kids are probably like, when is daddy coming home? Like, she has young kids. It's not like she has like teenagers. She has little babies. So I'm sure they like, I want daddy to come home and say stuff like that. It's like, it's very hard to just up and leave somebody when y'all have so much at stake. And I wish that y'all would stop judging these females for the decisions that they make and acting like, oh, she ain't standing on this, she ain't standing on that. It's like, okay, well, it's hard to. It's hard to. Y'all like, alright, she took that nigga back again. Duh. That ain't her boyfriend. That's not a nigga that she could just walk away from. That's not, that's her husband. Like, it's gonna take a whole, like, it costs to get a divorce. It's not like you can just up and get a divorce. Like, calm down, mind your business. Stop trying to, bash women and say, oh yeah. Then I hate that they're like, oh yeah, because she could never be Nicki and all this. I'm sure she doesn't want to be Nicki. I wish y'all would stop comparing these celebrities and keep acting like, oh, Nicki Minaj. Okay, she beefing with Nicki, so what, bitch? And they like, oh, her career isn't that good, she can't really rap, Okay, but what are you doing with your life? It's so many people that's out here judging these celebrities and they be bums. Like, you're not doing shit with your life. Mind your fucking business. Speak on your tax bracket. If God, I feel like God ain't had me born rich, because I'll be like, as soon as a bitch say anything about me, I'm like, speak on your tax bracket. Speak on your tax bracket and shut the fuck up. You can't relate to me at all, and stop comparing me to other bitches. Like, I'm not that girl. And just because you're a Nicki fan don't mean that you gotta hate Cardi. I hate people that be fans of one person and they feel like, oh well, this person isn't cool with them, so I'm not gonna be cool with them either. Like, you're a follower, you're a weirdo. Like, we're all adults. Like, just because you're a fan of somebody doesn't mean you had to dislike somebody else. I just think that that's so fucking weird. It's just weird. Anyway, so now we're gonna get right into the out of pocket topics. First thing I want to say is Free Thugger. Period. He ain't do shit. Free Young Thug, bitch. He ain't do shit. And they keep trying to get his friend to snitch on him. He's not. Give him that time. Just get that man that jail time, because he probably gonna take it. Like, he don't care. He's not gonna say a motherfucking word. That's his friend. He's not about to sit up here and snitch on my man's. Fuck no. Like, that's my friend. That's my bestie. Like, if we locked in, ain't no switching up. Ain't no snitching up. Ain't no switching up, bitch. I ain't about to say shit about my friend. That's my man's. That's my good friend, bitch. So, the second thing I want to talk about is making a fake page. The out of pocket topic is so out of pocket. You bitches is so fucking weird. So salty. So just, So, like, why the fuck is y'all keep making fake pages? And nobody's making a fake page of me. But, like, I be knowing some bitches and they be like, yeah, this bitch keep watching me off this fake ass page. And I just like, if you gotta watch me off a fake page, I'm really popping, bitch. I'm really that bitch. I'm really the shit. And you mad. You're mad as fuck. And I'm gonna make you even more madder. Now you pissed. Watching somebody off a fake page is weird. And if you're somebody who watches my show and you watch somebody off a fake page, stop watching my show. Stop. I don't even care. One last view, I don't give a fuck about it. Like, you're weird. Why are you stalking somebody off a fake page? Why are you stalking somebody off of anybody's page? I don't care if it's your sister page. You're like, let me get on your shit because I'm blocked on here. If you're blocked, then clearly you don't need to be seeing this shit. Weirdo. And this third thing I wanted to say for the out of pocket topic is Roland Ray going to hit up Megan Thee Stallion talking about, if you don't put out a video, I'm going to run over your foot with my wheels. I'm going to run over your shit with my wheelchair. Like, whoa. I just feel like it's still a sensitive topic. I get you want me to put out some music, but that's not how you act. That is not how you act. No, that was completely out of pocket. Like, why would you say that to that girl? You know she is traumatized. That foot is still, like, healing. Don't ever mention sis' foot and shit. Leave that girl foot out the fuck alone. Like, Roland Ray, your shit is dragging on the wheelchair. Stop fucking playing with my good sis. Please stop playing with my good sis. Please stop playing with my good sis. Please stop playing with my awkward sisters. Please. And then, who the fuck? I just got a notification. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to drink this champagne. I don't need to be drinking this champagne. I feel like I'm going to be sick. But I'm doing it for y'all. Because we about to jump right into the Natural Advisor segment of the show. Y'all already know y'all can email me at nachoadvisor@gmail.com. That's naturaladvisor@gmail.com. Because I'm not your therapist. I'm not your advisor. But I'm giving you the tea. And I'm giving you great advice. And I love y'all. I really do. And I just want the best for y'all. So I'm not your advisor, but you can hit me up. You can email me if you want to be on the show. If you want a shout out. If you want me to spill this beans on whatever you got to say. You need some advice on some shit. Hit your good sis up. I'm here for you. And you know what? I can't say I won't tell nobody because we're going to speak it out on the show. But you can go anonymous. Like I said. You could be anonymous. We don't have to say your name. We don't have to give your email address. It's just between me and you. And God. Me, you, and God. Okay? So, yeah. Email me. Like, I'm been sitting around waiting for the emails and y'all don't be emailing me. I'm starting to think y'all don't know how to type. I'm starting to think y'all don't know how to write. I'm starting to think y'all don't know how to read. I'm starting to think y'all... It's like, I'm just saying... I'm so sorry. I'm just playing. But yeah, like, email me for real. It's gonna be some down to earth advice, you know. This is a judge free zone. We is not here to judge. We're here to have a good time. We're here to vibe, and we're here to, you know, give some information and entertain y'all. That's all I'm here for. I ain't here for shit else. Everybody's like, what type of podcast do you have? Maybe you should watch the show. I'm so sick of people who keep hitting me up. What type of podcast is it? Watch it. Watch it. And you'll see. It's just relatable. It's down to earth. It's freeing. It's healing. I'm saying the things that y'all really want to say. I'm speaking on topics that y'all may not be hip to. And it's just entertainment. And I'm just, you know, giving y'all a little bit of advice. And that's all to it. Ain't shit to it but to do it. And cheers. Cheers. Whew. Whew. Anyway. Y'all, I was so sick. I didn't even tell y'all. I had a really bad cold. I don't know what that was. Me and my boyfriend, we was going through it for like a whole week. Right after Christmas. So if you hear me doing a little bit of sniffling, it's like my shit never really. Anyway, so like I said, we in the natural advisor segment of the show. We about to read this first story. I have 2 stories for y'all. I'm so proud of myself because I be sitting here like, hold on, let me find something. Nah, I got that shit ready. So, okay, the first story title is, am I the asshole for telling my daughter if she keeps her pregnancy, I'm kicking her out? And I just thought it was so important to speak on this one because I don't have parents who have ever, like, I don't have parents who be in the biz. I don't have parents who, like, I have the type of parents that let us live our lives. We're gonna make mistakes. My parents was parents early. My parents had their first child at 17, so they was young parents. My mother is only 47 years old. My father was 49. He'll be 50 this year. Congratulations to my dad. But I have similarly young parents, so I don't think my parents give a fuck. Like, when it comes to pregnancy, my mom be like, when you gonna have a baby? When you gonna have a baby? Like, I'm almost, like, I feel like I'm pushing 30. My mother would be like, I'm ready to be a grandma. Push that shit out. What the fuck is you waiting for? Like, for real. So I don't have those type of parents that be in the biz and be judging and be, oh, I'm gonna put you off. Well, I haven't lived with my parents since I was probably like 19. But, so they can't put me out of nowhere. But, yeah, like, it's just like, I don't have those type of parents, regardless. I don't have those type of parents. If I want to go back home, I can go back to my father's house or my mother's house. It don't make them no fucking difference. They will be happy to have me. But yeah, so let's read the story. I just don't understand parents who be so judgy like that. Like, oh, you're pregnant, I'm going to kick you out, and for what? Why would you want me pregnant on the streets? You're dumb. You're selfish. You're inconsiderate. And you're a fucking weirdo. Like, any parent that love their kids would not do that. I just don't get it. But let's read the story because I'm already judging. I live alone with my 20-year-old daughter. My wife, her daughter died back in 2021 and I've been really struggling. Oh, my wife, her mother died. Okay, so this is the father speaking. He's a fucking weirdo. So he lives alone with his 21-year-old daughter. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Y'all see, I'm trying to understand. He lived alone with his 20-year-old daughter. His wife, her mother died back in 2021. And I've been really struggling staying on top of my bills and barely have been able to keep us afloat. Okay, so it's about financial shit. Yeah, because a parent with money, cash money, ain't gonna worry about their kids going nowhere. They don't care. They will build a guest house just for their kids to stay there. That's the type of mom that I plan to be. Once I have kids, like, my kid's not going to have to worry about shit. I'm not going to be one of those parents that's like, oh, you're turning this age, you got to get the fuck out. Or you don't want to go to college, get the fuck out of here. No, like, whatever you want to do, I'm going to back you 100%. If you want to be an artist, you want to be a tattoo artist, all those things that, like, you know, take a lot of time for you to really build yourself up and get your funds, you could stay at mommy house because I got you. You know, I will build you a guest house. You know, we're going to extend this motherfucker. You're gonna be right next door and I'm gonna know that you're okay and you're still gonna be able to live your life because I'm not that type of person. But it be parents out here that just be too weird for my liking. I don't know. But yeah, so my daughter can't hold down a job. She quits or is let go from every job she lands. Okay, I can understand that. Your daughter needs to be more responsible, more mature. So I'm financially supporting her. She's my daughter, so I don't have the heart to kick her out of my home. But still having to take care of her financially has been a big burden on me. I can understand that. You're 20 years old. You need to learn responsibility. If you're not going to go to college, you need to be doing something. You need to be doing something other than fucking. And you need to be able to keep a job. Okay, I get where he coming from. Okay. Trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. For Christmas, neither of us had any money. So we did really small gifts this year. So did we. One of the gifts she got me was a pregnancy test that indicated she was pregnant. I started panicking. The thought of having a financially support the thought of having to financially support another person while also guaranteeing my daughter won't be able to get a job got me sick to my stomach. Also, the fact that she thought I'd be excited by the news tipped me off to the fact that she was planning on keeping it. When I asked questions, she told me she isn't positive about who the father is. Okay. And was going to keep it. I've explained to her she keeps the baby, I'm going to kick her out of the house. She started arguing with me that I couldn't do that, but I was very firm in that if the baby stays with her, she cannot live in this house. She isn't ready to be a parent whatsoever. I will not be able to support them. She accused me of forcing her to get an abortion, which I denied. She could keep the baby. She could put it up for adoption. She can abort. What she can't do is keep the baby and live with me. Okay. This is a black dad. I can tell. This is a black father. Okay? He like, you need to be more responsible. You need to get you a motherfucking job. I can... See, I'm not mad at this. See, a lot of these stories I do not read beforehand because I want to be just as surprised as you when I read it, okay? When I told my sister about this, she was furious at me and said I should be thrilled to add a member to the family. I said if she's so excited my daughter can live with her then. She scoffed, and obviously because she couldn't afford to support them either. Am I being an asshole by putting this on my daughter? I mean, give her the ultimatum. If you want to be a mother, you want to be a single mother, you don't know who the fuck the father is, you already starting off very wrong. At least know who the father is, okay? So somebody can help you out. Somebody can be held accountable for the decision that you are deciding to make. But what I can say that is, if you are going to decide to keep this baby or whatever the case may be, yeah, you need to be having a job and give her that ultimatum. Like, yeah, if you're going to stay and you're going to keep that baby, you need to be working. You need to be contributing. If you know, light bills and gas and electric don't be that much. I don't know how much it is for a house, but you know, put little small bills on her, maybe the water bill and the gas and electric, you know, or maybe the cable and the water bill. Give her some type of thing so she can stay, because yeah, she needs to learn responsibility, because once she move out on her own, that shit will smack the fuck out her. I used to be thinking I was so grown. Oh yeah, I'm moving the fuck out every time my mother got on my nerves, and that's okay because I'm moving out. Me and her, I'm moving out. And guess what? I moved my dumb ass out. That rent slapped me in the face. The water, the gas, the electric, all that shit. It was a slap in the face. Then you gotta pay for groceries. Then you still want to do stuff. You still want to go out with your friends. You still want to shop. You still want to do all those things. And you're so young. And yeah, it's jobs out here that you can do it with. Because I was working at the Horseshoe. I was working at the casino. And I was making good ass money. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Life was grand at the time. But at the end of the day, those bills were slapping me in the face. Those bills was a slap in the face. You always want to be so independent. You always want to be so grown. You want to move so fast and think you just got it all figured out, and you don't. We got to be respectful to our parents, because they been there and they fucking done it. So a lot of the shit they're saying out of the kindness of their heart. They're saying because they want us to be prepared. They're not trying to hurt our feelings. It is some parents out here that do be trying to hurt your feelings, but a lot of our parents, they may have a hard way of saying things, but they really come with good intentions. They just want you to know, like, shit is not easy out here. You want to be so grown, and being grown is not fucking fun. And I can relate to that. So the second story is, my mother's boyfriend smacked me in the face and I made her regret it. When I was 8 years old, I was still living with my mother. 8, she got a secret boyfriend that she kept secret from me, from the majority of her siblings. Oh, she kept secret from the majority of her siblings, as well as my stepdad at the time. Whoa! My mother has always been irresponsible. She had my older sister when she was 16 and me not long after. Never really grown up in the process. She preferred partying than mothering any day, and has multiple reports of child neglect abuse under her belt. At the time, I had already been taking care of her 3-year-old son since she brought him home from the hospital, changing diapers, heating up bottles when I was 5. Taking care of a newborn, and it was honestly probably the most stressful time of my life. So, her boyfriend name was Adam, while my stepdad's name was Mark. It started out small, her sneaking out late at night with my older sister to go partying with Adam. My sister was only a year older than me, but significantly closer to our mother. We also suspect that Adam might have been sexually abusing her during this time. From what my sister has told me, Adam would start the night off fun, but by the end of it become pushy, snappy, loved to use the fact that he was a big strong man to get his way regardless of who it was from. Very unstable. He was entitled, and it was only when I started noticing the bruises that she finally introduced me to Adam under the pretense that I keep my mouth shut. He pulled up to the house under Mark's name while he was working. I remember climbing into his car for the first time and instantly getting the worst feeling come over me. Right off that bat, I didn't like this man. Knew something was off about him immediately. Okay. And then we have a thing, like children, we have a thing about protecting our mothers, and we be going to act like we be going like an extra mile to protect our mothers, and our mothers don't be doing shit to protect us. And we ain't going to speak about that in this episode. And I love my mother dearly, but she had some flaws to her when I was growing up too. And I don't want to get into that because I forgive her wholeheartedly. I love my mom down. But like a lot of times mothers, it be seeming like, especially young mothers, they don't be thinking. They don't be having no fucking brains. So like, why was you in the car with Adam? Why was you in the car with him? Like, that shit is weird. Now, I've always had curly platinum blonde hair. One of the few things my mother would brag about me and actively resent because she was a dirty blonde. I'm prone to people touching my hair without permission, usually old church ladies or friends' parents fawning over the color and curls without I hadn't even said hello to this man when he reached back and tried to rub his fingers through my hair. Fuck no. That's out of bounds. You never touch, don't ever touch my kids. Don't ever touch my kids. Ever. Don't ever touch my kids. What are you talking about? My stomach churned and I tried to recoil from his touch, pushing his hand away with a very small no thank you, and he didn't like that. Excuse me. It happened so fast I barely registered the back of his hand slamming into the side of my face. I felt my sister flinch in the seat next to me, but her and my mother remained dead silent. He yelled at my mother about how he needed to be respected at all times, and if her children couldn't behave, then they should be beaten. He went on to snidely remark that it shouldn't be his job to beat her children, but he would if something like this happened again. He hadn't even left the property yet, and at this point my nose was bleeding. He demanded I get out of his vehicle, and at this point I knew it would be days to a week before I would see my mother or sister again. I started to cry, pathetically uttering out the word mommy. She wouldn't even turn to look at me. She then screamed at me to get out and was about to turn around again, but I shot out the back seat. He sped away before I could even get the door shut. It be shit like this. I don't even know if I want to finish reading this shit. Like, this shit is traumatic. Looking back, I don't know why she didn't think I would say anything. Maybe because Mark could be just as scary. But as far as I'm concerned, he was the only adult that half cared about my well-being. Not only did I tell him about Adam and the slap, but after finding Adam's eldest son number in one of my mother's various phones, I was able to find out the exact time they would be back. So Mark leaped into action to make them rear-handed with me as an accomplice. He borrowed his mother's car. Whoa, Mark is a bum. Wait, what's going on? Hold on. Wait, what's going on? Mark the stuff over, borrowed somebody else's car, and what is happening? The mother just make bad decisions altogether. Okay. Parking a few houses down to make it seem like he had gone to work. Once I got the message from Adam's son that my mother was leaving, he stupidly pulled into the driveway and Mark slammed on the gas and trapped his car, pulling up behind it. Then all hell broke loose. Adam was able to run like a coward. I watched him sprint down the street. It's always the niggas that be so abusive to women, that treat women so bad, talk down on women, that when they get next to another man, they be fucking bitches. It's every single time. You don't know how many times I have encountered this. The niggas that be trying to treat girls like shit, they can't never speak up to another man. They won't never handle their business to another man. And I would speak on a situation right now, but I'm just not gonna say it. These niggas really be bitches for real. And it's a song from Baltimore, Lil Sleep. Oh, that is not his name. I'm sorry. Let me get his name right before I speak on the song. But the name of the song is These Niggas Be Bitches For Real. And the whole song he be talking about how these niggas be bitches for real. And the song go, these niggas be bitches for real. These niggas be bitches for real. Like, and I feel that 100% because these niggas be bitches for real. Like, yeah. So, ran down the street. And my mother was not so lucky. She was beaten to about an inch of her life. Wasn't the first time this happened, and far from the last, by Mark in the front seat while my sister screamed and begged him to stop from the back. Slashed all 4 tires, cracked and broke every single window, including the windshield, before having it towed away. And where was I watching from the front window after locking my baby brother in the closet? It would still be 2 years before I was permanently removed from that situation, and I still have so many horror stories from this time, but I won't forget the time justice was served to my abuser as quick as a slap to the face. Damn, justice was served to your abuser and your mother, and I'm so sorry that happened to you. We ain't even gonna go into details about that. That shit is so fucking traumatic, and I feel so sorry for the children who are still in their parents' home and they have to deal with this type of abuse and neglect. And it's just so sad. I can't believe I just picked that story. I thought the story said my boyfriend's mother slapped me and I made her regret it. I thought it was going to be about a boyfriend who had a mother who was like territorial with a son, like one of those mothers that just love their son so much that it almost seemed like they want to marry them. And the mother slapped the girlfriend, and then she beat the shit out of her. I thought it was going to be that, but it ended up being so sad. That was very sad. Oh my god. And I'm gonna drink to that one. And now we're about to get right to the question of the day. That was so depressing. Oh my god. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's so traumatic. And I wish I can go into details about some shit, but I'm just not. And I feel for her 100%. I completely understand. That's crazy. And I feel bad for the older sister because she's going through something that she don't even know she's going through. And a lot of times people want to hang with their moms and hang with their abusers and thinking like, oh, it's okay. Like, everything's good. I'm good. Like, mentally, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. And you're not. And you're going to see it in a few years and you're going to be like, damn. Like, I really endured that. And I feel so bad for them kids. Like, damn. Another one bites the dust. I'm gonna drink the rest of the champagne and we're gonna get right into the question of the day. And so the question of the day is so cute. I found something so cute. So hold on. Okay. So I found this article and I'll post it in the description box. And it said that whatever your favorite season is reflects like what type of person you are. So let's read it. If spring is your favorite season, you may crave new experiences and the renewal of spring brings after a long cold winter. So if you're a spring girl or a guy, you may crave new experiences. You might be feeling like, oh, I just feel like I've been doing this and I want to start doing new shit. You're a person that like new shit. If you're a person who favorite time of the year is summer, maybe it's because you love getting outside, you love having an active life, you like being fun, like you're just like a fun person. You like to travel. Those are the most popular times where you would travel. Those are the popular times where you would have a lot of fun. So you're like a fun girl. If fall is your favorite time of the year, they say that fall is also a good time for a fresh start, and the vibrant orange colors and cooler weather of autumn may appeal to your constant desire for change. So if you're a fall girl, you may be someone who loves change, And if you are a winter girl, now, I'm a winter baby, so before I say this, I'm a winter baby, but I really don't like the cold. I wish I could live somewhere tropical. That's always like 70 degrees, 75 degree weather. I'm cool with that. I don't have to have the 90 degree, and I really don't want the 20, 40 degree weather. Right now in Maryland, like most of the days are like 40 degrees high, 20 degrees low. So it's like really, 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 really cool. Really cool. But they say that if you're a person who enjoys the winter, you are a homebody, you're an introvert, you really don't like to be around people that much. And winter is usually a time where you would be chilling, relaxing, mixing out, cooling, shooting some people outside of schooling, you know? So me, I am very introverted. But I also love the hot weather, so I can go outside and vibe and do all those things. But I also like to be in the house, so I'm like in between of those things. But my favorite time of the year is probably spring. I wish I could understand them saying that you like new experiences and stuff like that. I feel like when springs comes, you just know it's about to be summer. And I love summer, but I really love spring because the weather is really nice, even though it rains a lot. But the weather is usually really, really, really nice. And then, yeah, you just feel like, I could do this today. I could do that today. Life is grand. I could do whatever the fuck I want. So, yeah. The question of the day is, what is your favorite season? And do you think you can relate to the character traits or the personalities of the different seasons? Anyway, guys, I love you all so much. Like, I really love y'all. I really love y'all. Y'all be fucking with me heavy. First of all, this girl mentioned me on Instagram, and she was like, I'm applying to different I guess she was applying to college or applying to classes for her college, and she was saying like, yeah, and I'm watching my favorite podcast, and she added me, and she was watching my shit, and she was watching like episode like 5 or 7 or something like that. I can't think of what episode number it was, but I was like, bitch. Like, that made me feel so good, because it's like, people actually do take the time to watch your shit. I was so nervous about starting my podcast. I've been wanting a podcast for probably like 3, 4, 5 years now. I went to school for this shit, so it's not like I just was like, let me just wake up today and do a podcast, let me just talk about some fuck shit. Like, no, I really want to get into some deep topics. I really want to talk to you guys about a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff in store for y'all. I don't want to post like I said, I'm about to go back on the road, so you guys are going to be seeing me on the road, because I'm going to be posting from my truck. I'm not going to be, the only way I can do not post from the truck is if I post, like, I have to be recording like today, tomorrow, the next day, 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 the next day. And I just feel like when you keep recording like that, the quality of the content be bullshit. And I don't want to give y'all no bullshit. I really want y'all to be engaged. I really want y'all to comment. I want y'all to like it. I want y'all to subscribe. I want y'all to tell y'all friends, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. And I just want y'all to enjoy the show. So I really want to give y'all quality content. So y'all gonna be seeing me on the road for a little bit. We gonna be talking. We be having a grand time. So like I said, next week is my anniversary. I may do a anniversary show. So if you see my man on the show and you don't want to talk about romance, we gonna be talking about romance, bitch. We gonna be getting real romantic. Yeah, but I just got a lot of things in store for y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching the show. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Have a great 2024. Like, I just feel so good about 2024. I don't know why. 27, like, I'm turning 27, like I told y'all. I don't know why, but the age 27 just has been resonating with me very heavy. I've been feeling like I'm finally an adult. I feel like an adult for real. And I just can't wait to take y'all along on the journey. I can't wait to talk to y'all about everything under this fucking sun. And we're going to have a grand time. 2024 is our year. It's not just my year, baby. It's our year. And a lot of people, like small podcasts like myself, have been hitting me up saying like, let's collab. I got shit to talk about. And I'm just like, we'll never know who's gonna be on the show next. And it's not gonna be this scenery, because this is like my personal area. The only people that could come in this area is people that I really fuck with. But I have another area for you guys. I'm gonna get a new microphone set up for y'all. I'm getting a new laptop. I'm getting a camera so I can start vlogging and just making this thing look more professional and sound more professional. Y'all just like I said, you gotta bear with me. Thank you guys for watching the show. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for just being y'all. Thank you for being so supportive. Thank you for allowing me to be so down to earth. And love you. Bye. Oh my god, I really love y'all. Bye. Like, for real, bye.